Today I'm taking a look at the Aroeve True HEPA Air Purifier. This is going to be a mini one. It's going to be perfect for smaller apartments such as 215 square feet. So I just want to go ahead and test this out. And a cool thing about this is it also features aromatherapy. So it's going to be real nice with a bunch of essential oils I have here. So here's a closer look at the box. On the sides, it's going to have 3 layers of defense, 3 layers of filtration, which I'll go over as well too. And so to go ahead and open this up, the tap can be lifted up. And then right here, first thing I see is going to be this styrofoam protecting everything. And this can come right out of the packaging, just like so. And then right here is going to be the manual. And so here's the filter itself. And one thing I noticed immediately about other filters of this size, the cable is actually going to be attached directly to it, so you can't go ahead and take it off. It's going to be like that, but that's fine because now you can't lose the cable. So taking a closer look at the purifier itself here in the front, we're going to go ahead and have the logo. And all the buttons are going to be in the front as opposed to where it's usually like up top. Now these aren't going to be physical buttons. These are going to be like a capacitive touch buttons. Taking a look down here, they're going to be all these little dimples. So this right here, all on the sides is where the intake is going to go ahead and work. And up top is where the air is going to go ahead and be filtered out to fresh air. Now up top here, this is going to be the aroma pad. So right in the center, there's going to be a little pad where we're going to go ahead and put drops of essential oil, and I'll go ahead and test it out later on. And now taking a look at the bottom, to go ahead and actually open this up, we have to turn this to the left, so counterclockwise, and it comes right out. And then in the inside, we're gonna have the filter itself, and here it is. So the filter comes right out, and here you can go ahead and take a look at it. Now on the outside, there's gonna be this hard mesh layer. This is gonna be the pre-filter, so it's gonna go ahead and capture larger particles like fine fibers, dust, pollen, and pet dander. Now if we go ahead and take a look closer inside, the white portion in here, this is going to be the H13 True HEPA filter, and this is what's going to go ahead and capture 99.97% of particles, and these are going to be as small as 0.3 microns. And then finally on the inside, the last layer is going to be the activated carbon filter. This is going to go ahead and neutralize household odors, smoke, and any volatile organic compounds. And then this can be placed back inside along with the cap, and to close it clockwise, and it locks in place. Now taking a look at the bottom again, we are going to have some feet, and these are basically going to be to prevent it from sliding on the surface. So in this case, if I go ahead and put it like on a table I have down over here, and I go ahead and give it like a push, it's going to stay nice in place. Whereas if I put it upside down on top of the plastic, it easily goes ahead and moves over. So now it's time to test it out, and the ideal placement of this is going to be 15 inches away from any obstacles, which it is. And so now I can press the power button, and then here you can see everything is shining blue, and there's also going to be blue up top as well too, as you can see over here. And to go ahead and turn off that light, all I have to do is just press this button, and the light goes ahead and turns off. And now it's currently at fan speed 2, so if I want to go ahead and lower it, I can just press the mode button, and it goes into the sleep mode. Press it again, fan speed 1, fan speed 2, back to sleep mode. And when it comes time to go ahead and change the filter, once the filter is changed, this button can be held for 3 seconds, and then it's going to go ahead and beep and blink, and then after 3 blinks over here, it's officially reset. So afterwards, when it's time to go ahead and change the filter again, the light will go ahead and indicate, letting you know it's time to change the filter. Now what I want to go ahead and do is test out the aroma portion of it. So right on top is where the portion is going to be to go ahead and lift up. And then right here is that sponge, that pad, and I want to go ahead and use eucalyptus essential oil. And this is going to require about 4 to 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, all right, 4 is good. I'll leave it as is. There. All right, so I shut off the air filter, and the room is currently at about 35 to 36 decibels. And now when I go ahead and turn it on to the lowest mode, and I put it right above it, it's going to be between 37 and 38 decibels. And now time for the next mode, fan speed 1, between 46 and 47 decibels. And now fan speed 2, about 61 to 62 decibels. And then let me go back to the lowest setting. And then here I have a paper towel. So when I put it right on top, here you can see it's so light that it barely goes ahead and lifts it up. Yeah, so it doesn't even register it. Yeah, you can barely tell that it's moving. And when I go ahead and put it to the next mode, mode 1, yeah, lifts it up a little bit. And now for the highest setting, for 2, And yeah, it goes all the way up, and you can see the big difference here. And so after a few minutes of this on the highest fan speed setting, it does smell a lot better. So the essential oil definitely did get a chance to go ahead and disperse in the room. It smells really nice. Now, to extend the life of the air purifier, some regular maintenance will be required, and that requires cleaning the surface of the purifier itself with a dry cloth all around, just to make sure that any dust accumulation that did accumulate on the sides over here are taken care of. And the filter does have to be cleaned out too, so after it's disconnected, this can be taken out, just like so. And then the pre-filter screen can go ahead and be cleaned out, so whether it be a vacuum or, again, a cloth, just to take all the dust out. And this should be done pretty much once a month. And then, of course, when it does come time to replace the filter, the light will go ahead and show, and then, once again, new filter can be placed inside, just like so. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this Aroeve filter. It's going to be different than other ones I went ahead and checked out as far as layout goes and what it has to offer, but I think it definitely is going to be a good, solid choice. The best part about this one is going to be the fact that compared to ones that are similar sized, it does go ahead and purify air in pretty large rooms, up to 215 square feet. Now, as far as size goes, again, it's pretty small. This can even be put on top of a desk or in a small room. And this would be great if you have kids in like a playroom area or in an office. In this case, you know, I have my cat, or the cat tower right over here. So it's going to be like directly in line to go ahead and absorb any pet danders, any fur in here. So it would require pretty regular maintenance to go ahead and keep this nice and tidy. But yeah, that's a quick look at the Aroeve air purifier.